It's going to be hot. It's going to be hot. But yeah, this is, for those of you who weren't here, I want to say we played this deck month and a half ago, maybe? This is Sir Eccles' baby. He's a big fan of rogues, and this is Esper Rogues. Funnily enough, Extraction Specialist is a rogue. We were actually playing more copies of this last time, so I'm kind of surprised to only see 2 copies now. But one thing I did notice the last time I played this deck is Raffine was really, really good. So I do like the addition of the 4th Raffine, just kind of some changing some numbers around a little bit. We're playing with 2 Jace, which is a card that we can get back with Specialist. Also, just a card that just kind of helps you filter out some of your, maybe more situational cards, like, Disruptions past turn 3 or 4 that you're not casting, or maybe Kaito when the board's not, where Kaito is going to be good, stuff like that. That is true, you can't attack with JVP after you extract it. But yeah, the rogue core of like Windrobber plus Soaring Thought-Thief plus Thieves Guild Enforcer to put a little bit of pressure on, also to turn on Drown the Lock into the story, which is kind of cool. And yeah, just some good mid-range cards like Thoughtseize, Fatal Push, the aforementioned Drowns, a couple Borrowers, which also happen to be rogues, a couple Kaitos. We talked about Raffine, how this card's just really, really good. Big fan of this card. Some cool stuff in the meta-base. We added a Hive to the deck. We still have the Hall, so some cool, additional resources in the mana base. We changed the sideboard quite a bit. We added Mystical Disputes, Crippling Fears, which I'm not quite sure what this is here for. I guess Spirits. The problem with this card against Spirits is they have Mausoleum Wanderer and Spell Queller, so maybe it's a little dicey against them, but it is still powerful. Kaya, which seems pretty good against Phoenix, so I like that. And we still have the Verses, the Hearses, Verse Hearse, and we added a Sorin here for the grinding matchups. So let's get started. This should be a good one. I think we 3-2'd the last time, so hopefully we can improve on our 3-2 record. Can this deck beat Light Pause? Well, we got some Fatal Pushes, so maybe. It can't beat Light Pause with an Alpha Authority on it, though. What's up, Mind Goblin? Gigantha seems okay. Got 3 lands, Raffine, Removal Spell, Borrower, Windrobber. Yeah, I'm cool with this. Did not get a haircut, but I got a face haircut, I guess, so it kind of counts as a haircut. What is Gigantha with Sun Petal? Oh, is this Niv? It's probably Niv, right? Not wearing a shitty Cowboys hat? You sure about that? You sure about that, Brad? Go. Yeah, I'm always wearing... I have like 7 different shitty Cowboys hats, so... It's a nice Cowboys hat? Okay, fine. It's the OG logo. Why didn't I play Windrobber? I should have played Windrobber. I keep forgetting this card doesn't have Flash. I guess it's fine. I'm just going to play Raffine now, but... Yeah, I could have played Raffine. I could have played Windrobber last turn into Raffine. Thinking of playing Rhinos for an RCQ, what do you think about a 60-card 4-color version? So, everybody always asks me about that, Solemn. I've tried it, and I think 60-card 4-color is okay. My problem with 60-card 4-color is it's really hard to get, to fit all of the cards that you want to play. That's my issue with 60-card 4-color. Funnily enough, they don't have to pay the mana. See if they know that. They do know that, okay. Alright, yeah, that's dead. So, play this tapped. Yeah, I got Mega Punish for not playing the Windrobber. So, at that point, I feel like if you want to play 4-color Rhinos, you're probably just better off playing 80, because that's how you fit all the cards that you actually want to fit in. My opponent revealed... How many cards did they draw? Enough for me to probably concede, right? They put Bring to Light in their hand. They have 7 cards? How do I ever win? I think the answer is I don't. Or do they have to pay? They don't have to pay. Because the Abrupt Decay can't be countered, and Ward is countered. So they don't have to pay. That's what I was saying. Definitely felt that. Got second the last time, but the big mana match felt awful without Blood Moon. Yeah, but even if you're playing 4-color 60, I still don't think I'd play Blood Moon. You know? But I guess you could. I'm trying to think. When I was playing 4-color 60, you know what? Honestly, I think this is going to sound weird, but the version of 4-color 60 that I was actually the happiest with was when we decided to cut Shardless Agent and play Kahira. So we basically played... I can't counter that. We basically played... because it was 60 cards. You only need 8 Cascade spells. So we played... I can't counter that either, can I? Or can I? I can counter this, right? Can I counter this? Oh, because it... Oh, it actually has 7 mana value, right? Okay, I guess I can bounce it. But yeah, the version that I was the happiest with was 60 card 4-color was Kahira, no shardless. I don't have blue. Well, it costs 7 anyways. Oh yeah, you're right. I don't have blue right now. Sure. Someone should have gotten you the Salvado Mardu Greasefang deck for the donos today. Salvado Mardu Greasefang. I don't think I saw that. Jwari Disruption, huh? I mean, I can't win this game, right? They can just recast the Tybalt. Can I just scoop? I really have no interest in playing the rest of this game out. Go. He kind of broke it, to be honest. I didn't even see it. Do you have a link? Took it the other way, and I'm playing 11 Cascade spells and trying to just always have the random effect that I can. Yeah, no, that's a good approach too, for sure, Solemn. All right, I'm out of here. If you want to send the link too, I'll take a look, Solemn. But I was talking to Lever Number. Yeah, you can pop the link in chat. I'll take a look. Playing against Niv, I have to imagine this is like a matchup we literally can't ever win, which kind of sucks. It's kind of a shitty way to start the league out, but it's kind of what happens when you play these like weird off, rogue-ish style decks. They're just going to have extremely polarized matchups. I don't think I want Spell Pierce. Should I bring in a Vanishing Verse against the 5-color deck? So this is the Salvado Mardu Greasefang deck. Season Hallowblade. Ooh, playing Hazoret too? Kind of like that. So our enablers... The only thing I don't love about this is we only have 3 enablers for the turn 3 Greasefang. Right? I tend to be a little bit more on the side of I'd much rather go all in on the enablers. Because, I feel like that's your best way to beat mono green is to just, try and do your thing before they play Karn. Jace, Borrower. This sounds good. I would like to Thoughtseize you. I will take Sylvan Garroted, and their hand is basically non-functional. I mean, I can't blame my opponent. They are literally required to keep every hand with Sylvan Garroted, so... Definitely going to play the Jace here before they have the Dispute up. It's playing Black-Red Splashing Greasefang. This deck can actually be Karn by pressuring it. Yeah, I guess that's true. You can play, a much more, quote-unquote, real game of Magic. So I see what you're saying. I think I should loot... No, I could just go land pass. I don't want to play the Raffine into the Dispute. So I'm probably just going to go EOT Enforcer, but I kind of want to hang on to the Disruption, which means I don't think I want to loot now. If they play a 3-drop, I might just Disrupt it, but we'll see. Well, I will Disrupt it if they play a 3-drop, but... Raffine makes you want Seachrome even more. Dude, Seachrome... The fast lands would be so good for this format. Alright, let's go EOT, activate Jace, probably discarding Jwari Disruption. Still have not put... I mean, we know they have green mana in hand, but they haven't played green mana yet. I will draw a card. Guess I'll discard the backup Raffine for now. They still might play into Disruption at some point. Alright, Milieu. Untap. Draw a card. Still can't play the Raffine because we know about the Dispute, so let's just go to combat. Slam for 1. Probably play Watery Grave tapped. And then just pass. Could have maybe held the land there to discard the Jace, but it's annoying that their names are tied to Mirrodin. Are they? How tied to Mirrodin are they? I didn't really think they were, but I guess they are. I don't really care if they dispute this. They're not going to. Okay, cool with that. I wanted to cast the Borrower before I looted, because if it didn't resolve, maybe I would have, looted into something different. Still can't play the Raffine, because we know about the Dispute, so I'll just attack for 3. I guess this would have been a fine attack, but I'm actually going to hold the land this time, I think. See, what sucks is now they can Niv and have a mana up, so I can't Jwari Disruption the Niv if they have it. This is a little unfortunate. Alright, I'm going to play this untapped. I guess there's really never a world where I, like, cast Jwari and they would fight over with Dispute, because if I'm casting Jwari and they have a mana, they'll just tap the mana, right? I don't know. My life total probably doesn't matter, too. Say they have Niv. I guess I could draw my own Dispute. Did not. Well, this sucks. Thankfully, they only hit one card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They only hit a Vanishing Verse. Nice card. Now I can flash in Thought-Thief. Can pay for Dispute. Agadeem's Awakening, huh? Guess I'm gonna loot. Okay, I can go discard Awakening, Thoughtseize them, play Raffine. I don't know that that's good enough, though. And I really got nothing else to do. An Omnath, too. How do we ever beat this hand? And now I can't attack because they have a 6/6 flyer. And if I want to resolve Raffine, I have to take Dispute. I don't even know what my plan is. I don't really have a plan, if I'm being completely honest with you. I guess I can get in with the Thieves Guild Enforcer now, which is not terrible. Oh, actually, I can get in with both, right? Because X number attacking creatures. I can get real greedy here. If I attack with both and hit 2 spells off of the Connive, this will be a 6 power, and this will be a 4/2 Death Touch. I think I have to get pretty lucky here, right? I think I should. This is one of those spots where, like, I'm in a really bad position, and I'm just going to try and get lucky. 2 spells, 2 spells, 2 spells. 2 spells. Let's go. Okay, so now if they can either take 10, which I guess would be fine with me, or they can trade, which also fine with me. So now that they're taking 10, I can flashback Thoughtseize on the Omnath. So that's good. I could have also killed the Niv Mizzet, but I can also just chump block the Niv Mizzet. So take Omnath. They have Verse, Growth Spiral, Drown Catacomb. That was actually not a bad turn, all things considered. Not a bad turn. Raffine is a really good card. One of the cards that, like, does not see enough play, just because there's not really a good deck for it, you know? This is, like, the perfect deck for it, but... And now they're at 6, which means if I attack with both of these and loot here, this could just be 2 lethal attackers. It might not be in a bad spot. I mean, I guess we know they have Verse, so they can kill one of them, but... Verse can't kill Raffine, which is good. Yeah, Esper plus cheap creatures. I mean, I've seen people try to play this in the Esper Greasefang list, but even then, it's like, you don't play a ton of cheap creatures. Maybe this is good in the Informant builds, because you can curve Informant into this, and, like, actually have a 2-drop that attacks. That might be an interesting idea. Because this also plays very nicely. They drew Dreadbore. This plays very nicely with just Greasefang itself, right? Drew a Kaito Shizuki. So I think what I'm going to do is plus on the Niv, and then go to combat and see what they do. My Borrower's currently a 5/3. I assume they're going to... Oh, they drew Abrupt Decay? Shit. That stinks. So I can attack with just Enforcer, I guess? I don't think... Yeah, there's no reason to attack with the Borrower. And I can draw a card with Kaito. They might just go to 3. They'll probably chump block with Gary did, yeah. We can go play Kaito, draw a card. Okay, not exactly what we're looking for, but not exactly what we're looking for. Now we just need to find Drown. Howlblade can make a guest appearance as well. Yeah, that's true. You could play like Howlblade and Informant, and then you could have like 8 good 2-drops to attack when you play Raffine on 3. Vanishing Verse my Borrower. And they attack Jace? So they're going to 3? Or they drew another removal spell. Okay, that's fine. So they're going to 3. Why did they play the Triome? That seems terrible, right? Why would they play the Triome there? I don't understand that at all. Okay, question is, do I make a token? I can make 2 1/1 unblockables. I don't know if that's good. Put them at 3, only card is Giganta. That's actually not bad, right? You can draw 2-drop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they don't have that many 2. I guess they do have a decent number of 2s that kill this. MTG Forest, thank you for the 9 months. I think I'm actually just going to make 2 1/1s. It's obviously bad if they draw Bring to Light, because Bring to Light represents sweepers, but I think I like this. Playing you having your removal, if you kill, they can Niv plus cast other verse or something. Yeah, I guess that's fair. This has been a close game. Alright, game 3, let's go. I don't think they were dead, but... do I want Sorin? Return target creature card with mana value X from your graveyard to the battlefield. The creature's a vampire. I mean, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I want that. It just gets pressured by Niv, which is kind of awkward. I have a draw in my graveyard for Jace. Yeah, but they can just go Giganta Pass, right? And then have 2 blockers for the 3/2. I mean, Pierce, I think, is only good against, like, exactly Bring to Light, because they also have a lot of decays, and I can't Pierce Decay. Pierce is kind of awkward. And also, like, the issue with Pierce is they usually tend to lead on Sylvan Caryatid, and if they play Caryatid on 2 and Removal Spell on 3, I'm likely not going to be able to Pierce it anyways. This hand's okay. I don't love it, but... Yeah, but, like, the other thing is, what if they just have Decay, right? It's a little awkward if they have Decay. So they're both bad against Dispute. I think if they had Push, I'd rather have them kill the Thought-Thief, so I think I'm just gonna play Thought-Thief here. Yeah, Esper Triumph Rootback Craig. That's just Niv for you, right? I cast Soaring Thought-Thief. What say you? Well, wish I had played Jace last turn. Had I known I was drawing another Jace, I probably would have played Jace last turn, but... Okay, they're not interacting with this thing at all, which doesn't mean they don't have an interactive spell, but they may just not care about it. Okay. Alright, I'm actually going to play Watery Grave untapped. I'm going to try and, you know, at least represent Mystical Dispute. If I'm getting Jace 2 first is for sure dead. Yeah, that's fair. Didn't even... I don't have it. Yeah. So they hit... just a Vanishing Verse again. Okay, nice card. Just basically Muldrifter. I mean, I can't really beat a Muldrifter, but... play this, go... Yeah, I definitely can't beat a Muldrifter. How many Dono decks do we have for today? Just 2. I usually do 2 every Thursday. Muldrifter is pretty sick. I mean, I guess. Just like if you're... I don't know. Feels like this deck is just kind of under the acceptable power level for the format. Maybe not. Maybe that's not the best way to describe it, but it's just like it's so random, you know? Like, this card just looks embarrassing when you hit one card. It looks so terrible. I don't really think I can ever win this game. Guess it probably involves doing this. Just, like, hoping that I draw a Drown for Niv, I guess? I don't even know. It's awesome when you hit 4, though. Kinda, yeah. It is good when you hit 4, but... Not even recasting the Scary Beaten God. I got a Brazen Borrower. What do you got? Let's see you. Are they countering this? Okay. Discard this. You have a damage copy of Jace that I got for 50 when he was a standard. I was like, what a deal. Yeah. Oh, man. I guess I should have went to attacks first, but... Oh, no, I should plus first. Because if I don't hit Drown, I know that looks bad, but... I guess I have to play around a single removal spell. We know they have Vanishing Verse, so... I guess I could have just attacked with Borrower, but we do that. We do know they have Verse in hand, so... Okay, you win. Yeah, seems like not a great matchup. Not a great match. I do like soy sauce. Thoughtseize, Windrobber, Drown. Borrower lands. Yeah, I'm cool with this. Got a black source here. I think I'm going to lead on Thoughtseize. It's slightly better if they have Llanowar Elves, because I can Thoughtseize a non-elf card and then play Drown, whereas if I lead on Windrobber and they have Llanowar Elves, I can't kill it on turn 2. So. Consider, Charm, Strangle. I don't even know what I want to take here. I guess Charm? Maybe? Probably Charm. It's kind of weird, because Charm is their least mana-efficient card. How do you get treasure chests? Just winning leagues. Leagues, prelims, challenges, all that stuff. I don't plan on drowning a Consider here, so... What happens when you hit 400? What do you mean? Oh, subs? That's just a number. Just a number that I'm aiming towards. Nothing really special. I don't have anything planned. I think I'll play this untapped in case I want to play Borrower. Maybe. Might want to play Borrower. Don't me, Canister. You're not allowed to me. What do you think of Dimir control right now in Pioneer? I feel like it's probably worse than Esper, but I'm going to be mana efficient here and just play Borrower. Borrower's not usually that good against Phoenix anyways. Awkward that I only have one black source here, because I really wanted to be able to, like, Enforcer plus Drown, but... How many subs would you want to feel comfortable doing Magic full-time? People ask me that question a lot. I don't even know, to be honest with you. Do I want to fight over this? I kind of want to fight over this because I feel like if they have crews, my Drown's going to be dead anyways, so... I don't know, like... Probably closer to... I don't even know. I really don't even know, to be honest with you. I've thought about that a lot. Even, like, back when I was doing it full-time before, like, I still didn't feel like I was... Yeah, I wasn't living comfortably, basically. I was, like, living, you know. But... It's a really tough question to answer. The big secret, so we better get to 400. Look how he plays it off on a base legend. He has a viable Sultai mid-range deck in Pioneer. Sultai mid-range, huh? I mean, like, Delirium stuff? Maybe. But the problem with that is I feel like the Delirium cards are really awkward when there's so many people playing with unlicensed hearse that just, like, shut off a lot of your Delirium. So I don't know, it's kind of weird. Raffine. Okay. So we go play Raffine. Go to combat. See what happens. They can't kill the Raffine. Let's go to combat. I think I'm gonna connive on the Enforcer. Discard. Discard. Take 6. Go to 8. Enduriel, thank you for the 16 months. Says, used to be a modern channel. It was, what, 400 years ago? I was there, Gandalf. I was there. Thank you for the 16. Enduriel, appreciate you, buddy. Used to be a modern channel. Are they casting crews? Oh, in the Phoenix. How many subs until the hot tub stream? That's information that I am not at liberty to discuss right now. Sultai, Ramp, Shloma, Shark Typhoon, and some big mana spells like Casualties of War. You can't play stuff like that in Pioneer, I think. Oh, they're just dead, right? If I just drown both their Phoenixes. I just have lethal. Sick. I guess they could pierce one of the Drowns. They do have the spell pierce. I am still going to attack because they're still dead, right? 3, 6, 7. I need to hit a single spell. If I hit one spell off of this, they're dead. Okay, that's more than one spell. So they block 5 and take 10. Sick. How dare I drown a bird? Somebody call PETA. Trying to mess around with 7 mana spells outside of Lotus combo? Yeah. I mean, the way that... Okay, let me show you. For people asking about the Sultai stuff. I had a build of Sultai that I tried for a little bit. I didn't spend too much time on it. But this is where I was at. This is kind of the approach that I was taking. So basically combining Thoughtseize, Fatal Push, Traverse with Shredder. Because you have, like, you know, a ton of good 1-mana spells to pair with Shredder. The one issue with this deck was, like, the Wayfinders felt kind of bad, but I felt like you had to play them to enable Traverse. And I don't know, that was pretty much the only thing I didn't like. The mana was a little sketchy too, but this is how I would approach building some kind of Sultai deck. No Chariots. The problem with Chariot is, like, you can't traverse for it, so I wanted a, you know, my toolbox threats to be able to be searchable with Traverse. Also, I messed up. This deck should have an Emrakul. I don't know why I didn't play an Emrakul. But yeah, this should 100% have an Emrakul in it. I forgot that card. But yeah, I think if you're looking for a top-end threat, you'd rather just play Emrakul at that point. Alright, played against Phoenix. I don't know if I like Thoughtseize against them. I'm going to try these Kayas. I think Kaito's kind of medium. Specialist is good. Borrower's okay. I tend to not like Thoughtseize against Phoenix for the most part. Could cut the Borrowers if I wanted to play Disputes. I don't know that I love Dispute, though. I guess I could cut Borrower for 2 Thoughtseizes. I really don't like Borrower against them. Let's try this. Can we get a link for Sultai List? I don't think I have a link for it. If you want to screenshot it, though, I'll put it up for a little bit. But again, this was very, very, like, I only played a couple leagues with this deck, but yeah, if you want to screenshot it, go ahead. Gateway play Wayfinder, but for some reason I feel it's so inconsistent. No idea what to replace for it, though. Yeah, it's hard. Like, you need something to enable Delirium. The cool thing about Wayfinder is it helps you hit your land drops, too, while also, like, turning on Delirium, so it does kind of double duty there, but... Brain Maggot, huh? I think I'm going to Enforcer first. I kind of want to wait to... Like, okay, the problem with casting Thoughtseize on turn 1 against Phoenix is they're going to cast so many cantrips. So, if you Thoughtseize them and their hand is like 4 cantrips, their hand is going to look totally different, you know, 2 turns down the road. So I like Thoughtseizing them on, like, turn 3, you know? Like, the turn after they play pieces. Alright, I'm going to go Murkwater, attack, pass. I'm going to hold up Thought-Thief this turn. Not the best either, but maybe as a 1-of tutor target that also feels Delirium. Yeah, I can't really imagine ever tutoring for that thing, though, you know? Lightning Axe, discard Phoenix. I guess I respond to that to mill more cards. But that puts them at 7 cards, which just lets them cast Treasure Cruise, so I think I'm actually not going to respond. I mean, they could just go land Cruise, but obviously they don't want to do that because they have Phoenix in the graveyard. Steam Vents pass, huh? Okay. And they have 5 cards. Okay, I'm going to play around Spell Pierce. Fire off a Thoughtseize. Wow, their hand sucks. They didn't play the Shredder either. Okay, I'm going to take Trespass, for sure. And then I think I'm just going to main phase the Thought-Thief? Yeah. Main phase the Thought-Thief, attack, which pumps up the jam a little bit. I guess they're probably going to play Phoenix next turn, because Phoenix is a better blocker for my 3/3s, but I don't know that I like it more than something like Kill, with a kill ability or something that solves a card permanently somehow. Is that thing is just an enchantment creature? In Sultai mana? I don't believe there is. Nice Esper cards, by the way. I really don't want to trade for this Phoenix. So I guess we're just passing. Feels kind of bad, but... yeah, this sucks. I mean, I guess I could just attack. Trading is so bad. I can't really afford the trade here. Courser of Grufix. That doesn't really answer a problem, per se. Okay, that's fine. Just wait for White Source? Yeah. Yeah, if I draw a White Source, I can, like, start Kaya-ing. I guess if I draw a White Source, I can just attack, and then post-combat the Kaya to eat the Phoenix. Okay, they're not... oh, they are going to attack. Wow. Okay, I'm cool with this. I am cool with this. So I guess that means they drew a removal spell, probably. So we push this first, and then we play Enforcer. Would love to draw a White Source here. White Source would be sick. That's not too bad either. I think I just pre-combat that. It's not impossible to just mill them out too. Like, that can happen in this matchup. So they're going to 5? Alright, they're going to 5 with 1 card. Hope it's not Cruise. Or Trespass. That attack was kind of aggressive. I don't know what that attack was. So they hit Pieces of Braid Fry Dispute Iteration. Or, excuse me, a Braid Fry Dispute Iteration Shredder, but they may not have a land to play the Abrade or the Fry. They put Fry Dispute into their hand, and they have a tap land. Oof, that is rough. Didn't need this, but have it anyways. Yeah, we know their hand is Fry Dispute, so... Sure. Attack. I declare attacks. Got him, chat. Let's go. Yeah, that one attack with the Phoenix that turn was pretty loose. Play first. This hand is not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. Also, you like my new basics, chat? Wait, this is the wrong set. This is from P3K, right? Whoops. I meant to put the Portal basic, not the P3K basic. But this one's still good. Sky Turtle. Sky Turtle's not bad. Cheville. Cheville's not an enchantment, though, right? Oh my god, I should have played my land first. Why didn't I play my land first? Let me go to second main. Let me go to second main. Let me go to second main. Second main. Yes. Don't stop now. Oh, well, I'm not going to counter that. It's fine. I was sure they're going to cast a push and punish me for not playing my land pre-combat. You got trivia about the start? I got you. When you come back, we'll be 4-1. Don't worry, Sir Eccles. DT is playing Slivers right now. Pioneer or Modern? Don't think I should cast that this turn. Probably just going to play Raffine's Tower. Alright. 16 turn clock. Or a 48 turn clock. I guess 24 turn clock because they draw a card every turn, but... Eliminate. Surely I don't fight over this, right? If I don't fight, though, they're just not going to do anything. I guess I can pass next turn, and then turn after go land 5 Raffine with drawn up. I gotta let this go, I think. I have to let that go. They're just not going to do anything this turn is the issue, but that's fine, I guess. Kind of the Narset. Yeah, I didn't want them resolving like a Ashiok or a Narset. Kind of awkward, but... I guess that means I probably won't fight over the first Raffine. So I'll just go Raffine, they'll counter it, I'll let it happen. Hopefully can drown something that they play on their turn, and then play a second Raffine. Because that's going to work out pretty well for me, in the sense of I'm going to be able to play Raffine. If they counter it, that's going to be the 5th card in the graveyard, which means I can still drown a 5-drop on the following turn. It's going to be a disaster if they have Dig, but... Okay, that's interesting. I still think it's better to do this. Because again, I don't fight over this. Let this go. If they don't play anything next turn on 5 mana, well, they just have... Okay, I guess they have, what, Eliminate plus Pay? That's fine, I'll just let it die. Okay. Okay, well, that put the 5th card in the graveyard, so... I wonder what this means. I wonder what they have. Any Fetid Pool Enjoyers in the chat? Fetid Pool Enjoyers. Shark Typhoon? Could be Shark Typhoon. It's awkward that this is only going to put them to 7 cards in graveyard, which is not 8, which is the magic number. Oh, the Shark Typhoon would be the 8th card, though, so that's good. Typhoon would be the 8th card. So I'm going to go to combat first. See what they do. They may or may not play removal spell pre-combat. This turn, I think I will fight over the Raffine if they go to kill it pre-combat. Maybe. Not fighting over it. I'm cool with that. I still think it's better to put the counter on the Raffine. Because, well, if I put a counter here and they have Shark Typhoon, it would be a 4-3, right? Which means they can't trade the... Oh, they still would be able to trade for it. So I guess I'll just go here. I guess this is worse if they have a removal spell, but... Alright, discard what? Land push? Maybe just land. No, discard land push. I want to get more damage. I'm going to hold this land, though. I think I'm fine holding back the Raffine. Like, okay, imagine they cast a removal spell. Which, I feel like they wouldn't, because if they had a removal spell, they would not let me connive 2. But if they cast a removal spell on Raffine, then I can post-combat play the Raffine. And then maybe fight over it, but that's bad if they have, like, Extinction Event or something. Hopefully they just have, like, Extinction Event plus Counterspell, and I can win the Counter War with Double Drown. Yeah, I could have discarded 2 lands and then just had push for the Shark token with Double Drown up, which maybe is better. It's 1 less damage this turn. Although that's not true, though, because if they cycle Typhoon, it's 2 more damage here. It's close. Dude, Raffina's been really, really good for me. I love that card. Cling to Dust. That's really annoying. Because they can exile stuff from their graveyard. That's really annoying. I'm surprised they're not eating their own graveyard, though. They should target a card in their own graveyard, right? Nope. Alright. So we can still drown for 3. That's not enough to counter Extinction Event, though. That's really, really bad for us. Not good. Fuck. Okay, I guess that's fine. I can play Raffine next turn and then hold Drown up. That sucks. Can I drown Raffine and not pay Ward? No, Ward is only opponents. If we're keeping score... I guess I'll play out the Windrobber too. Now, the Cling is such a fucking beating, though. Cling is so good against me. I still have 6 cards in hand, too, by the way. Combat. Combat step. Target that thing. Sure. Why are they fetching... I guess they're going to Shark Typhoon. I'm going to discard Watery Grave. And... honestly, I don't want to discard Kaito. Because I want to keep both Drowns. Although, maybe with the Cling to Dust, I should just be discarding the Drowns. But I'm going to be able to use the Drown this turn, so... I'm definitely going to Drown rather than Borrower. Because they have the Cling in the graveyard, so... I definitely want to Drown here. Instead of Borrowing. And then hopefully they do something that isn't casting Cling. And then I could just go Borrower and then, you know... Or Drown something this turn, maybe. But they may just cast the Cling, yeah. I will cast the Borrower. What you got? I still have 6 cards. Okay. Letting me untap. I like that. How about Combat? Is Combat good? Combat is good. I think I'm going to pump up the Raffine this time. Discard, discard, discard. This is not lethal, it's only 7 damage. Another Shark Typhoon. Attempt to cast Drown. Guess they have a counterspell. Yeah. That's not good. That's not good. So they take 4, they go to 6. Okay. Play this. There's still 5 fucking cards in hand. Good God. The Cling just ruined me. Maybe I should have just been discarding the Drowns before, but I ended up converting both the Drowns, so it wasn't that bad. Just this, that, like, my whole game plan is so bad when they have an active Cling. Yeah, they could have Dig too. I probably have to shove on Raffine here, I think. Yeah, I think I'm just going to shove on Raffine. I guess I should crock a Windrobber to try and find another Drown? Because if this thing resolves, I can't win. It's not terrible. Gets back what? Windrobber. I don't have a 2-drop, which is kind of awkward. I'm going to draw a card. Okay, resolves. And then I'm going to cast Awakening, and if I counter it, I'm going to scoop. I think this is the first time I played against Blue-Black Control in probably most of, like, the last month or so. It's been a while since I played against this deck, but it's looking pretty good here. I will say that. It is looking pretty good here. Play Pathway to play around, what you call it? Force Spike. Whatever that card's called. You win. You win the game. All right, push, get out of here. Crippling Fear is bad. Soren's okay. I don't know that I want the graveyard hate. Cut 3 more cards. If I don't want to cut 3 more cards. Alright, change my mind on Soren. 1 Raffine. The other thing is they're going to be bringing in a lot of disputes post-board, so they're going to be a little bit better at answering Raffine. Like, I mean, they're already pretty good at answering Raffine, right? Honestly, I kind of want to just cut these Jwari disruptions. The games are going to go long, and, like, I mean, I guess I'm cutting lands, but I'm never, ever going to be able to convert this for a card. It's a little greedy, but we still have 22 lands with the Awakening. I think it's fine. Seems good. We got Raffine's Tower, turn 2 Jace, we got a couple counter spells. We're chilling. Soren seems good here. I mean, maybe, but it's also hard to resolve a 4-mana card at sorcery speed. I would much rather just try and play it flash, like play on my terms or whatever, if that makes sense. I'm just gonna jam Jace. Maybe this is bad if they have dispute, but just they can have push too. Sure. Could Thoughtseize, but I think I'd rather just play Borrower this turn. Yeah, I'm just gonna play Borrower this turn. It's a better use of my mana. Maybe that's worse because that's my only threat, but Another man tap. Combat. Combat chest. Take 3. Cool with taking 3. Let's ease you. What you got? What you working with over there, opponent? I'll fight. I'll fight. Okay. Sure. This is, I guess, bad if they have Extinction Event, but that's another reason that the Soren's not as good, is they have Extinction Event as their main sweeper. Okay, that's pretty good. I don't think I'm going to cast that this turn. I think I'm just going to attack for 4, hold up Drown. Alright, go. Yeah, it's fine. I guess they can cast Dig. God, Drown is so bad against them. They have Dig and Cling. Eliminate. I kind of have to fight over that. I don't want to, but I kind of have to. On 3 cards. Because if I don't fight over this and their last card's Drown, or the last card's Dig, then it's so bad, because then I can't use the Drown anyways. So I'm like pretty worried about Dig, which makes me want to just cast it there. Obviously worse if they just have Extinction Event, but sure. I mean, plus side, we get to resolve Kaito for whatever that's worth, but they have 2 cards left. I'm just gonna play my hand out, I think, because I want to get a creature in play with the Kaito to like start drawing cards next turn. So I think this is fine. All spells, didn't play a land. Attack for Uno. Post combat, draw card. Looking for some stuff. Come on. Just thinking if I want to sack this in response. I guess I probably do, because I can find a counter spell. It's so bad. Okay, dude. Okay. And removal spells again, please, because fuck that shit. That was miserable. Yeah, the sand's fine. Play with this. Like, I'm over here playing fucking donation decks and, you know, come on, man. What is this? I guess this is heroic? It's gotta be heroic, right? Alright, go. I thought Thieves was a real-time saver. Yeah. Oh, prowess. Probably worse for us than heroic. It's probably the same. This is wizards. It's probably just prowess, right? Because this thing isn't a wizard. But Jimenez Legacy, Esper Vial, and Extraction Specialist, and Gilded Drake is so damn hot, yeah. Gilded Drake is like $300, isn't it? Card's so expensive. Okay, that's a good draw. I think I should main phase the removal spell, because they probably play with Spell Pierce in their deck. It's also, if they are playing wizard payoffs, killing the Soulscar Mage is nice. So they can't, like, you know, cast a 1-mana Wizard's Lightning or whatever. Shredder. Yeah, Shredder plus removal spell is kind of rough. Maybe they don't have the removal spell? That'd be good. They probably do. Don't doubt the Sprite Dragon. Yeah, they probably have that card in their deck. Okay. Okay. Take two. I could play Raffine as a blocker, or I could go Specialist, get back Enforcer. Specialist is a much worse blocker, though. I don't know, this is kind of close. I think I'm gonna play... Although, if I play Raffine, they just go attack with both, and then if they have a shock, they can probably just kill the Raffine anyways. So I'll just play Specialist here. It's probably fine. I guess it puts more cards in their graveyard for Cruise, which is maybe worse, which of course they have. Can't dodge that one. I can't catch a break, man. I actually can't catch a break. Now you hate me. Into the story looking really sad. I mean, that's the problem with playing a deck like this, is there's just so much delve going on, you know? Like, there's Kroxa, there's Treasure Cruise, there's so much stuff where, like, decks exile their own graveyard, and that stuff is just so... That makes, like, these cards look so bad, right? With Drowned into the story. So, like, I don't know, it's just... Maybe it's just the matchups we're getting to, but... No blocks. Surprised he didn't kill the Specialist. Combat. I mean, if they had a shock, they would have cast it on their turn, right? Why would they wait? Why didn't they just rage on their turn? I'm confused. I don't understand. I don't know why they would do that. This thing didn't have damage on it, right? I don't think it did. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Drew triple Reckless Rage! Okay. Sure, dude. Sure, dude. Playing against Blue-Red Prowess. This is frustrating. Some of my slower cards. I think this is probably not a Kaito matchup. Kind of want to just cut into the story. And may not be a Jace matchup. Kaya seems great. Dispute seems great. And probably Vanishing Verse. Maybe Thoughtseize. Maybe cut the Jwaris for Vanishing Verses. Let's try that. Been on Demir Rogues for the past 3 to 4 months, and my hundreds of games I've found that some matches are just unwinnable, and other matches are incredible, and it's just the gameplay you take and playing the deck. Yeah, that's true. I mean, we've probably just played against a lot of bad matchups. Like, we played against Blue-Black 10,000 removal spells, plus Cling to Dust, plus Dig. We played against Phoenix. We played against that and 2 Treasure Cruise decks. So it's like, yeah, we're just... Yeah, you're not... When your lineup is like that, you're obviously not going to have a good time with this deck. I'd like to play against Mono Green. I think Mono Green's a good matchup for this deck, but... Yeah, Into the Story's been kind of medium. It seems really hard to set up. And at least something like you said, like something like Dig Through Time, you can play that on your own terms, you know? I think I'm actually going to lead on Enforcer here. Sure. Play Enforcer, mill 2. I think it's better to Thoughtseize plus Enforcer here. So let's Thoughtseize. Bone Crusher, Shredder, Opt, Cruise, Strangle, Impulse. I think I have to take Cruise. But then they just have a million removal spells. I guess I could take Bone Crusher Giant. No, I have to take Cruise. Deck. I tried Rogues once and I got paired every time against Phoenix. I mean, I guess I could take the Opt, but even if I take the Opt, they can still play Strangle, right? Which is why that line is kind of awkward. Bottomed. Remiss. Why would they ever miss? I'm not going to trade. I could trade, but not going to. Another Thoughtseize. Okay, that's not terrible. So we can go attack for 6. They go to 11. I probably have to Thoughtseize the Bone Crusher Giant. Shredder, Impulse, Strangle, Strangle. Yeah, we'll take Bone Crusher, play this untapped, pass. And then, I mean, they're not going to play Shredder here, but... It's going to verse this now. So they have Impulse, Shredder, Strangle. What? Why didn't they play Shredder first? What the fuck? Why wouldn't they play Shredder first? That makes no sense. I have this Borrower that I can't cast. Sure. Guess I can bounce the Shredder this turn. Yeah. Still have Reckless Impulse in hand. Oh, this is not going well. This is not going well. Bounce your Shredder. Go. Bounce in response to Connive Trigger. Don't they still draw? Maybe they discard it to itself? Oh, sure. Maybe. Yeah. Consider Reckless Rage. Sure. Okay. I think I have to save the push for the Shredder, so... Okay, not bad. Now I can go Borrower plus push. It's not awful. So if they go Shredder pass... Okay, that's fine. They're going to play Consider, so I can go EOT, push the Soul Scar, and then play a Borrower. It might actually be okay here. Yeah, we want to push the Soul Scar first because of the Reckless Rage. Push that, play Borrower. I don't necessarily want to push the Soul Scar, but because of the Rage, I kind of have to. Not a bad draw either. That's a 3-power creature, so if they take this hit, go to 6, then we have 3 3-power creatures, so... Might actually be fine here. It's fine. I think I'll try this deck on Explorer since there are no Delve spells there. Yeah. Probably a good place to play it if there's no Delve spells. Are we going to do it? Don't count your hatches before they chicken. I mean, my opponent's deck isn't evil. I guess they're playing with Treasure Cruise, so they kind of are playing evil stuff, but... Okay, they discarded a land, which is not bad because they can't profitably block the Borrower now. So Enforcer first to mill off the Borrower. Oh, right. They have this. I should have done this in response to the Shredder. I'm a dumbass. Yep, I should have responded to the Shredder. That was really bad. I just gave them a loot for free. Okay, not bad. I'll fuck with that. I guess I should just do it pre-combat to mill them more cards? Sure. Alright, mill your whole deck. How many cruises are gone, by the way? They haven't milled a single cruise. They milled 1 cruise. So they probably trade with... This, go to 2. Okay, you're at 2. 2 lethal creatures. Your turn. Pause champ. Pause champ, pause champ, pause champ. Okay. You didn't draw cruise. No, you didn't draw cruise. Come on. Chat, they drew Treasure Cruise. Troll Despair. Yeah. Troll Despair. Okay. Well, they're dead to a removal spell. Please. If I attack with both, their blocks are... They're forced to chump block with the Swiss Spear, right? Because if they do this, they can't block the Thought-Thief, so... Guess we might as well get the Swiss Spear for free. It is free. Alright, do they have any cruises left? I think they have one cruise left. They have one cruise left. Now they have the Den to block. So now they can go Den, trade for Enforcer, bounce off of here. I still think I should make that... I think I have to make that attack. Because a removal spell would still be lethal. So I just kill this and get him with this. So they fire up Den. What a crazy game. They also only have 12 cards in their deck, so we could theoretically mill them with the Thought-Thief. I guess this is maybe a bad attack if they drew a Shock, but... didn't draw a Shock. Tight game, tight game, tight game. Removal spell, please. Okay. That gives them a loot. But if they tap out for Bone Crusher, they have a loot, but they can't play any spells, right? Unless they have a land in hand. Which they might. They might be sandbagging lands. They discarded Play with Fire. Removal spell, please! Please, deck. Let's fucking go. Now we still have to play game 3. Alright, game 3. They're not making it easy on me, chat. They're really not making it easy on me. Can we get a Poggers in the chat? That was a sick game. Alright, let's go back. Let's do it again. Do it again. Hive, Watery Grave. This hand looks terrible. 3 drops that I can't even cast. I'm gonna ship this. Okay, this hand looks a lot better. Put back the Vanishing Verse. Yeah, put back Verse, I think. This hand's not bad. We can work with this. Steam Vents. Soul Scott Mage. Do I lead Push or do I lead Enforcer? I don't think I lead Thoughtseize. Although, I guess I could lead Thoughtseize to take Shredder. Like, I think leading Thoughtseize is better if their hand is, like, more creatures. It's kind of close. I'm gonna lead Thoughtseize. I think I changed my mind. Swiss Spear, Play with Fire, Reckless Rage, Pyromancer. Their hand's pretty good against Thoughtseize. I think Kaito's a must-have for decks like this. Got the highest swing upside of the deck. I'll take the odds. It gets sometimes just win. Yeah, so I have it in this deck, but I boarded it out in the matchup. I thought it was too slow, but maybe it's still good. I kind of want to take Swiss Spear and just hope they tap out for Pyromancer. I think I'm going to do that. It gives me the best tempo swing. But they also might just do nothing. Especially if they drew a land, because they can just wait on the Pyromancer. They can just wait a turn on Pyromancer. So they're likely just not going to play the Pyromancer, which is also fine. Never mind. Never mind. Alright, definitely push this thing now. And I think I shock to play the Enforcer. God, give me a White Source. White Source would be so good. I guess we know they have Rage, but they might Rage the Enforcer. Okay. I mean, I guess they're just going to play with Fire the Enforcer. They're not going to Rage it. It's really good if I draw a White Source. Holy shit. Go to combat. It's really good if I draw a White Source. Bone Crusher Giant. Ugh, that sucks. Yeah, that one's really bad for me. Okay, this tapped go. So their hand is Reckless Rage, Play with Fire, 1 unknown card. I'm just going to play the Thought-Thief. This is a lot worse if they drew a land, but it also prevents damage if they didn't. Or it prevents them from playing the Bone Crusher if they didn't draw a land. Also, I think they should have let me block. I was just going to block and, you know, trade with Play with Fire, but... Okay. Yeah, that's how it be, huh? That's how it be. I mean, that's obviously the downside to playing a third color, right? It is what it is. Okay. They didn't play Bonecrusher Giant. Pretty sure I just go Kaya, exile their Soulscar Mage. Right? Yeah, I think I like that. I think? I'm gonna do that. I guess that's worse against Spell Pierce. Because they didn't play the Bonecrusher Giant. They're holding up Play with Fire, which means they could have found a counterspell. Maybe I should have read into that and just played like, Wait. Okay. I thought they were countering it. I F6 because I assumed they were countering it, but I guess not. Maybe they just want to play with Fire the Kaya? Cool with that. Thanks, Sleers. Thank you. Thank you for the words of encouragement on my mana base. Okay. This doesn't do anything because they have no cards. So they basically just wasted the loot. I mean, they put a counter on the Shredder, but for the most part, they wasted the loot. Okay. This actually isn't the worst. We go to 8. We play Specialist. Get back Thought-Thief. Right? I think we get back the Thought-Thief over the Enforcer. It's a better blocker if they kill the Specialist. Play this. I know we can't block with it this turn, but... They play Bonecrusher. Oh. They found Impulse, but they hit 2 medium cards, so that's okay. We're chilling. They did get 2 loots, though, but they have no cards in hand, so that's fine. Why play land? Because if I draw Drown, I have a lot of 2-mana cards, so I want to be able to play Raffine and a 2-mana card. I do have a lot of 2-mana cards that I can draw to. So we go to 3. I have to draw a removal spell, right? So we go play Raffine. Attack with just the Specialist. That's all we can attack with. Dilt. Now I'm not going to play the land. So we go to 7, and then we can block the 3/5 and take 2. 3. Okay, need them to brick. If they brick here, we might be in a fine spot. Brick, please. Brick. I mean, I guess they still have Bonecrusher Giant, which is a little awkward, but please brick. Please brick. Alright, obvious block is obvious. Block your 3/5. Play Bonecrusher Giant. Okay, I'm cool with that. Less cool with that. So I guess we just attack with Specialist. Go to 8. And then block here. This is 7 if they drew no spell. I mean, I have to find a removal spell. I guess I could cycle first. Is cycling first better? It probably is, right? Well, I could hypothetically fire up the Hive if I didn't cycle, right? I could go attack with Specialist, say I draw like Fatal Push, discard Pathway, they take 4, I go to 8, then on their turn I can fire up the Hive, make 2 blocks, and cast Fatal Push. So I guess it's better to attack first in case I might want to fire up the Hive, like if I don't draw a spell. Okay, did not draw a spell. So this puts them to 8. Assume they don't block here, right? Maybe they should. Actually, blocking is pretty good for them, because I don't have a ton of great blocks on these, unless they drew a removal spell, but... No, if they drew a removal spell, they would just cast it here. So yeah, I'm just gonna pass, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna pass. Think I cycle? No, because this gives me an extra blocker. I think it's good to do it this way. Okay. Does this mean they bricked if they're not attacking with the Swisspear too? Alright, well... I'm gonna fire up the Hive. I will attempt to declare blocks. I will trade, and I will block. Trade happens? Okay. Okay. What's this? Chat? Chat, we're doing it. I don't know how, but we're doing it. Yep, they have all lands. Ooh, that's a good one. Can I attack with both now? I think I can, right? Yeah, I can attack with both now. Because I push for Shredder. Bro, are we actually going to win this game? There's no chance. There's no chance we're going to win this game. Oh my god. Discard 2 lands. No. Discard land, backup Raffine, I think? Slightly better. They take 6, go to 4, we gain 5, go to 11, play Specialist, hold up push. Holy shit. I don't know how the fuck we did this, but apparently we did it. The game's not over yet. They could draw Cruise, but wow. Jesus Christ. What a fucking game. What a match. Game 2 was sick, too. Okay, Strangle's good. Yeah, okay. Strangle is good. Oh, I maybe should have cast Push in response to the Strangle. Because they wouldn't have got a second loot. Yeah, this was bad. Okay, well, it's fine, because they're going to tap out now, so I can just let this happen. Yeah, I should have pushed. I should have pushed before the Giganta went on the stack, but yeah, that was a mistake. Okay, they looted 2 lands, and they're at 4, so they're not quite dead, right? Not quite dead. Yeah, no attacks. EOT, push this. Drew a Thoughtseize. Okay, so what do we attack with? What happens if I attack with everything? Discard the Thoughtseize to basically pump up the Specialist. So if I pump everything on the Specialist, obviously they trade the Giganta for it. And then their other blocks are basically bounce off here and take 1, which is fine because I gain a shit ton of life and I can Thoughtseize their last card. What do you think of running Fable in Black-Red Sack deck you played last month? I've actually updated my deck list since then. I haven't updated the Twitter list, but I have been playing Fable in Recto Sack. I'll show you the list after this match. It should be on the Stream Decker if you go to !decks, plural. I believe it is on the Stream Decker. Dude, this Raffine card is fucked up, huh? Okay, it doesn't kill them. But I can bounce Giganta? So they then have to chump here. So I go discard Windrobber, discard the 2 lands, bounce Giganta. No, because then they just trigger this, right? What if I just let them trade, bounce the Shredder, and then Thoughtseize them? That's not bad, right? So discard Windrobber, land, land. Yeah, bounce the Shredder. Because then they go to 1. They can't block the flyers. So this way they trade go to 1, and I still gain 5 life. Raffine plus Raise the Alarm deck. Dude, Raffine has been insane. Raffine has been so good. I'm at 16, cast the Thoughtseize. We know they at least have 1 spell. Yeah, don't care about Dispute. Alright, don't draw Cruise. What a fucking match, dude. Oh my goodness. I don't even know, chat. I don't know how I won that match. Wow. That was nuts. That match was insane, dude. Holy crap. That whole match, dude. That whole match. Raffine's back is huge. Labyrinto. Sorry if I pronounced that incorrectly. Thank you for the raid. Appreciate that. Y'all missed a crazy match we just played. We're doing some donation decks for Pioneer today. Y'all, if I'm telling you, this league's going to go on YouTube. You are going to want to watch that match that I just played. It was one of the like craziest matches ever. Raffine double Dork on 2. That deck is one of my EDH decks. Yeah, Raffine has been insane, dude. Is there like what other ways can we build with Raffine in Pioneer? Pretty sure that unless you have Raffine resolve first, you can get the extra creature. Really? Okay, I didn't know that. I did not know that's how that worked. Well, we have Raffine, so I probably have to keep, right? This hand's good, though, I think. Would that be a Greasefang Shell? Yeah, we're definitely going to play Greasefang Shell. Well, we could do Raffine with Collected Company. It's kind of interesting. We're playing against Rectosac. Okay. Probably not a great matchup. But yeah, so what I was thinking is you play Informant, Shredder, which I don't own. So you do Shredder, Informant, Season Hellblade, and then you do Greasefang, like this stuff, and then the enablers, like the 2-mana enablers. I guess you probably have to put you gotta have room for Thoughtseize and push too, but something like that. Yeah, Thoughtseize push. 5-color Raffine Phoenix. Company into Raffine. Untap. Well, Raffine plays badly with Phoenix, right? Because you have to discard the Raffine in combat, so you can't actually get it back. Am I getting debated? I should just... No, I think I this is close. I'm gonna block. I guess they could have push, but if they have push, they're gonna cast push regardless. Doesn't really matter. I guess this is bad against Claim. Looks like they have Village Rights. That's fine. Discard Bloodhall Priest to Raffine. Oh my god. Eli. Eli, you're killing me over here. You are killing me, dog. Blood Tithe Harvester. Oh man, this is going to be a disaster when they claim the Firstborn this Raffine. Absolute disaster when they claim the Firstborn this Raffine. Please just don't have claim. I beg. Please, dear God, do not have claim the Firstborn. What's this? Deadly Dispute, okay. Someone won my local RCQ with Raffine, Hellblade, Greasefang. They also had one of Lazav. Nice. I mean, Raffine is just so messed up. I've been super impressed with that card. Yeah, the only way we can lose with Raffine is if they also steal my Raffine. Okay. We got to untap with Raffine. Feels pretty good. I guess let's go to combat first. Attack with both. Yeah, combat first. Attack with both. Question is, what do I pump here? I think I just keep going... Yeah, spread it out a little bit. Put it on the Raffine this turn. I think that's fine. Could probably discard the Awakening. And the Into the Story? I don't even know, man. I mean, I'm probably just going to go Enforcer, Windrobber this turn. Just go super ham. But, I mean, I guess I could discard a land. Actually, yeah, I'll just discard a land, right? And then I go... Well, I can't go Enforcer, Windrobber unless I keep the Awakening. Oh, no, I can't. I have 2 black. Yeah, okay. This is fine. So I'll do it this way. They take 4, go to 16. And then I think I just go Windrobber pass. Hold up the Enforcers. Because that also holds up Drown. So yeah, we'll go Windrobber pass. Go. What about 4-color Raffine Combat Celebrant? What's the benefit of playing Raffine with Celebrant? Raffine Madness gets me excited just thinking about it. Yeah, you could play like Fiery Temper and stuff. What are other good Madness cards? Bloodhall Priest is a good one. Fiery Temper, Alms of the Vein. That card sucks. There's not a ton of good Madness cards, right? Raffine plus Arboreal Grazer. I mean, that's actually kind of nuts, right? Because you go turn 1 Grazer, and then you can turn 2 Raffine and attack with the Grazer. Whereas if you play like a Llanowar Elves, well, I guess you can't Llanowar Elves into Raffine anyways, but 5 hit. Is that all 4 Deadly Disputes? That's hilarious. It is, right? 1, 2... It's only 3. Okay. My opponent has 8 cards in their hand. Passing. 8 cards. Your turn. The blocks. Did I post the cap? Raffine and Grazer puts you in green for the Coco. No, I didn't say you. I didn't say you posted a cap. I'm with you, man. I'm with you. I'm 100% with you. Just waiting for Avacyn's Pilgrim. Same. Avacyn's Pilgrim would let us turn 2 Raffine. They have conceded from the game. I don't know what just happened. They just had 7 cards in their hand, and they're like, yeah, you can go. I'm okay, you can go. Alright, Thoughtseize is pretty bad against Rakdos Sec, I think. Definitely want Hearst, definitely want Kaya. I don't like the counter spells, this card's bad. I don't like Verse, because it doesn't hit the important cards like Mayhem Devil and Familiar. Or Oven, I should say. So, I think that's it. Borrower is kind of horrendous against them, so I'm gonna cut that. Avacyn's Pilgrim is a human? Yes, it is. It is a human. Coco plus attack trigger cards is always awkward. Yeah. Raffine plus Hollow One? Ooh. You can go attack with Raffine and one other creature, and that's 2 cards for Hollow One. Okay, okay. So we just go like Esper plus red, because the red cards are the best enablers for Hollow One, right? Okay, all colors of mana. What do we put back? I'm keeping Raffine, I'm keeping Enforcer. I guess I put back the push? Push is not that great against them. Yeah, I'm gonna put back the push. Raffine Godpharaoh's Gift. I think I tried that at one point. I don't know if I played it on stream, but I think I did try that at one point. I've been playing a red-black Hollow One deck in Pioneer. It's fun, but just the worst red-black mid. What's up, Blitz? How you doing, buddy? But have you played Raffine plus Hollow One? Is that too lost in the sauce? Ooh, we could just play Esper Hollow One, right? Bro, because you get Faithful Mending, too. What if we just played Esper Hollow One? Giga Chad. This is really awkward, because I want to hold up Drown, but if I hold up Drown, then I can't play Windrobber. I can't play Raffine on curve. Sorry, this has been asked already. Are you prepping any RCQs in my area? Yeah, there's one this weekend. I already registered for it. I'm going to play Mono Green. Esper Hollow One? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Haunted Dead Prized Amalgam? Oh, to discard to the Raffine? We gotta take a look at that deck list. We gotta take a look. Should I kill the Harvester now? I don't think so. I'm just gonna pass. That sounds sick. Because then Haunted Dead also is really good with Hollow One, right? They hit a Mayhem Devil and a Blood Crypt. Alright, I'm just gonna really hope I draw an untapped land here. They did hit a land, though, so they can play a land this turn. Being untapped? Maybe. They do. Push. Another Unlucky Witness. Very unlucky. Alright, untapped land, please. Untapped land? No, but it's not terrible. So this is 8 cards, right? So I can attack, and if they block, play the Enforcer. And then post-combat, play the Windrobber. Kind of telling them what's in my hand, but whatever. It's fine. Can also play Raffine's Informant in that deck, too. Yeah, you could. The thing about Raffine's Informant, specifically with Hollow One, is if I'm going to play Hollow One, I kind of want more enablers that discard multiple cards. So Raffine investing 2 mana to discard 1 card is kind of awkward, right? So I'm not sure that I would want to play Informant. Maybe, though. It might not be bad. What'd they hit? They hit Claim and Epicure. They didn't hit the Devil. This is off the last. Unlucky Witness. Also, one thing I will say, the templating, like the way it works on Magic Online with Unlucky Witness is so horrible. Because it doesn't separate the cards from the other exiled cards. It's so dumb. Raise the Alarm plus Lazotep Reaver. Nah, dog. We're trying to play with Hollow One. Those cards aren't good in Hollow One. I think I should maybe block sack with the Windrobber. Block sack, draw card. I guess that's worse because I'm playing Raffine next turn. They have 4 cards. Yeah, I'll just take this. This is fine. Anticipating an uptick in mono green for sure. I think I'll pick up Henge for the mirror. Is Henge actually good in the mirror? Because I was debating on playing Henge. Right now my sideboard... Let's see if I can find it. Right now my sideboard is... I have it right here. I have Chain Veil, Golem, Statue, Golos, Sky Sovereign, Cauldron, Sphere, Needle, Treasure Vault, Tormod's Crypt, Heart of Kirin. I actually like the Heart of Kirin. Hearse, Shadow Spear, and 2 Hydras. That's what my sideboard is right now. You're not a fan of the Chain Veil? The Chain Veil is so broken. It just lets you combo off for such much lower resources. I would definitely play the Chain Veil. You have to play it. That card's too good. Heart of Kirin's good when you're doing stuff with Chain Veil, because you can get Heart and kill your own Planeswalker to then get it back with the Cauldron. It's like, it helps you set up loops with Chain Veil. There's some really convoluted shit that you can do with it that I'm still not 100% sure on, but I'll figure it out by Saturday. Alright, take 2, go to 16. Also, Heart of Kirin's really good against Spirits. Spirits is one of your bad matchups, and if you can get to 6 mana, you can go Karn plus Heart and have a good blocker to protect your Karn that one turn. So, like, I think Heart's decent. I kind of like it. I guess I don't find myself in a position where I want Veil. I've been winning a lot of games where it simply doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it just allows you to combo off so much easier. But I understand why you don't want to play it. I get it. Oh, I should have kept the backup Raffine. I forgot they could kill it. That's a little awkward. They have 3 cards. I think I'm just going to play Specialist here. Yeah, I'm just going to play Specialist, I think. And I might consider blocking with the Specialists. I just want to put more permanents into play. Back Enforcer. Pass turn. So I played versus humans, Mono Blue, and Boros. Dodge them. I think humans is a good matchup. Boros is unwinnable. And what was the other one? Mono Blue, also unwinnable. Mono Blue and Boros are unwinnable. I don't really understand why people think humans is good against Mono Green. I've thought the matchup was always pretty good for green. Do people have that same opinion? I don't feel that way. I feel fine against humans. I mean, they have Reflector Mage, but from my experience on the human side, Mono Green isn't losable. Really? Okay. Interesting. I'm surprised to hear that. So they're going to kill the Specialist, and they're going to sack the Blood to kill the Enforcer. Okay, that's fine. It's not fine, but it's going to have to be fine. They still have 3 cards in their hand. Okay. Need like a Drown or a Push. Not exactly what we're looking for. I have to watch my life total, too. I'm at 12. So, like, they can just fire up a creature land. I'm actually just going to play Jace and pass here. And if they fire up a creature land and attack with both, I can play the Enforcer and trade with the Devil, which I think I'm going to do. But they might not fire up a creature land. I hope they do. But God, talking about all these sweet Raffine decks, now I just want to build Esper Hollow one. Before we play the next Dono League, I'm going to build it. I want to see what it looks like. Because it sounds kind of crazy. Ooh, this is good for me. This is basically just a time walk. This is really good for me. Unless they don't attack with Devil, but there's no reason they won't, right? And I have to trade, right? I can't just take it. Yeah, I can't. I'm not winning the race, so I gotta trade here. Oh, they exiled the Drown with the Jace, though. It's a little awkward. They don't have push. Watery Grave, huh? Okay, let's loot first. Soaring Thought-Thief. Okay, so plus Jace on nothing. I think I just hold up the Thought-Thief, because if they fire up the Den... Yeah, I'm just going to hold up the Thought-Thief. I don't think... Ooh, actually... Maybe I should main phase the Thought-Thief. It's an extra point of damage. It gives them more information, though. So it'd be 3 to 9, and then it's a 2-turn clock, versus 2 to 10, and then still a 2-turn clock. It doesn't actually change the clock, so this is fine. What deck am I playing after this one? I'm playing Jund cards. That's the best way I can describe it. If you do exclamation point decks, you should be able to see the deck list. It should be labeled as Pio Jund. But it's basically just like Rakdos with more 3-drops. That's the best way I can describe it. It's got like a bunch of Obs, a bunch of Jade Light Rangers, bunch of Fables, bunch of Riveteer's Charms. It's kind of sick. Oh, is Stream Decker down? Hold on a second. Let me fix that. Stream Decker and being down. Name a more iconic duo. These people gotta fix their website. It's so buggy. Alright, try it again. Alright. They're attacking me, obviously. I'll cast Soaring Thought-Thief, and I will attempt to try and block. Okay, block happens. I don't think I'm supposed to trade there. I think I can go to 6. Ruined play Paper Magic, but there is a good LGS seen by me. And a good note, a kid was born this past week. Well, congratulations on that, Ultra. What's your favorite deck in Pioneer right now? My favorite deck in Pioneer, I mean, I still really enjoy playing Rakdos Sacrifice. I'm just not sure that it's super well positioned right now. But I still really love playing that deck. Okay, so I'm going to go Jace, uptick here, attack for 5, hold up Fatal Push, I think. They don't have enough to animate both, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so this is fine. Attack with both, they go to 5. And then if they don't draw our Bull Spell, we can kill them. And we have push for Den. This should be good, right? Racksack is really good. You just didn't play Anvil is my issue. Well, so the problem is when I was playing a ton of Racksack, Mono Green was like the most represented deck, and I had my reasonings for not playing Anvil because Mono Green was so popular. I still think that to be true, and I think that, like, here's the thing. The Mono Green matchup from the Rakdos Sack side is really bad, and playing Anvil makes your matchup even worse. Like, I think that the non-Anvil version has a chance because you're not drawing more cards that are just straight up dead against Karn. When you put Anvil in your deck, you're obviously making yourself so much weaker to Karn. So that's the reason why I didn't like Anvil, and I still maybe think that might be the case, but that's a little scary. Okay. So they are going to... Wait, they're targeting me with the Devil Trigger? Why wouldn't they target the Thought-Thief? So I can sack Windrobber to draw a card and then push the Devil, right? Okay, I'll take one. That's fine. I know I take an extra... they get an extra trigger with the Devil if I sack this, but... I think it's worth it. Because they targeted me. I don't know why they targeted me. They probably should have targeted the Thought-Thief, right? Okay, that's fine. Draw a card. That's not bad. Oh, but now I'm going to lose to the Hive next turn. That's the issue, right? Yeah, I'm going to lose to the Hive next turn. Because they pick up Jagantha. I kind of have to push the Devil. They respond, pop the Blood token. I don't think I can not push the Devil here, right? I guess I could not attack, right? To double block the Hive. They didn't sack the Blood? Wait, what? Why didn't they sack the Blood? They have to have push then, right? Okay. Okay. Push is good. I really need a land, though. I really need a land. They have 16 cards in deck. So the question is, do I just hold up push? If I hold up push, they're just going to play Jagantha. I think I'm going to play Raffine. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to play Raffine here, right? Yeah, I'm just going to play Raffine. I'm going to go to 1, but I think it's fine. You're about to ult Jace. It ults at 9, right? I think I'm going to be dead before I ult Jace, but ult Jace would kill them, I think. Just rack and sack, yeah. Okay, go to 1. Looking forward to taking my kid to his first LGS. Going to be great. Yeah, that's always fun. You got to start early, you know. All right, I'm at 1. Could have played that break combat, but save us a little bit of time. It's fine. It's funny because I actually discarded a land a little while ago to the Jace. The turn that I flipped Jace, I discarded my 4th land because I didn't think I needed it. And then, obviously, got Mega Punished because I ended up really needing a 4th land. But, tough game for sure. That was a close game. We'll get him in Game 3, it's fine. Yeah, I also got rid of Skylasher in the Mono Green sideboard. I saw that McWinsauce was playing with 2 Skylashers, and I don't really understand that, because I feel like the only way you have a chance at beating Mono Blue is if you play 4 and you have one every opening hand, but playing 2 is so weird. Because, like, if you draw it on turn 4, it's probably still not good enough. So I don't understand the concept of playing just 2 copies. It's a basically 4 or none kind of thing. At least that's the way that I look at it. Oh, we have no black mana. Oh, not like this. This is a shitty way to go out. Shitty way to go out. It's how it be, huh? It is simply how it be. Simply how it be. Oh well. Did I know LGS is actually Spanish for the GS? No, I didn't know that, Destro. Thank you for telling me that. I appreciate that. Thank you for the wise information. LGS. Skylasher seems worse than trying to wedge in spot removal. Yeah. Well, how do you really fit in spot removal, right? I guess you can splash white and play Portable Hole, which is what we did for a little bit. And then you also can Karn for Portable Hole, which is kind of cool. So I guess you could do something like that, but... What's up, Daniel? How you doing today? Every now and then I feel like the Sweet Pioneer deck, sort of found the relevant cards. Sweet Pioneer land's going to cost me... The lands are so expensive. It's crazy. All right, White Source. White Source, please. White Source, please. It's not a White Source, but it's not horrible. Brazilian stream, I talked about the possibility of Wizards reprinting 5 pain lands in Dominaria. After Dominaria, reprint another 5, thus closing the cycle on Standard, Historic, and Explorer. What do you think of that? Do you think they can do that, or they create another cycle of dual lands? I think a lot of people expect that to happen at this point, so I'd kind of be surprised if it didn't, with the pain lands at least. I would really, really, really like to see the fast lands, but I don't know how they reprint them, because I think specifically the fast lands that are not legal in Pioneer are specific to the plane of Mirrodin, or like Scars of Mirrodin, so I don't really know how they reprint the fast lands. Brothers War? Is that a Mirrodin base set? Oh, it is, right? Oh, but the problem is if the pain lands are going to be... Okay, pain lands Dominaria, and then Brothers War could have the fast lands? Maybe. Okay, I could see that. They can stay true to Mirrodin or make money. Well, when you put it that way... Okay. Did I get my protein in for the day? I don't know why you're asking me that. It's a very strange question. I'm not sure how to respond. Alright, push the devil, draw a white source, play Raffine, draw another land. This is going to be rough. I had a ham sandwich for lunch. Does that count? Chat, I had it. Ooh, perfect. Excellent draw step. Just the card that I was looking for. Just the best draw step in my deck. Man, I had so much fun this league, and it really sucks to lose this way, because, like, everything was going so well, then we just mold the 5 and draw like shit. It feels, it's like disheartening, you know? I feel like this could have been so much better, but oh well, it's Magic. It is what it is. I cannot control the cards that are put into my opening hand when I choose to mulligan or keep. That is out of my control. Well, we had a lot of fun. This is a really fun league. Even though it was a 2-3. I guess I'll play. Because they don't have a creature land. I can theoretically still win if I draw white source. I like opponent's mountain choice. Yeah, they're kind of mismatched, though. I love this song. I just haven't found a modern deck I enjoy playing. Hammer seems fun, but Chalice the Void is a card. Thoughtseize, excellent. Excellent. Okay, now we'll draw back-to-back lands, one of them being blue. They will draw absolutely nothing over the course of the next 2 turns. I guess even if they draw nothing, they have a free 5/5. Ban Giganta. Get it out of here, it's too broken. Can we just ban Giganta already? Way too good. Okay, so they play Giganta. We go to 11. We draw land, cast Into the Story, take 6, go to 5. Alright, if they have all other lands, if every single other card in their hand is a land, we can win. Biggest problem with Modern is that the tier 1 decks are too good at policing fun things out of the format. Yeah, especially 4-color. 4-color is so toxic. Of course. I kind of had a feeling that was going to happen. Alright. Well, we went 2-3. But it was a fun 2-3. You know, we learned a little bit. Deck was super fun to play. Cards that I was not a big fan of. I wasn't the biggest fan of Borrower. Kind of hard to cast, especially in the 3-color deck. Honestly, I don't know if I like Into the Story. Somebody in chat had suggested Dig Through Time over Into the Story, which is something you might want to consider. Just because Into the Story always costs 4 mana, which is kind of sketchy. Didn't love the disruptions, but it's like having more spell lands to discard to Raffine is kind of cool. Might just rather have more Thoughtseizes, though. Jaces were good. I like the Jaces. Kaitos were good. I kind of maybe still want the 3rd specialist, but yeah. And then the sideboard. Didn't get to board in Crippling Fear, but everything else was decent. So if you're watching on YouTube, be sure to smash that thumbs up button.